Hi and welcome back to It's a Miracle Budgeting. My name is Brandy and I am married. My husband and I do not budget together. We do have one sinking fund that we share, and I am currently on stage 2 of the baby steps. I am trying to pay off my debt. So the first thing I want to do is just quickly summarize where my Doordash payments went. I wasn't able to film this last night, and I did already stuff my envelopes because I did need some money for fuel and some other things. So I just want to really quickly go through this. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit more. Okay, zoomed in just a little bit more. The total take home was $143.88. I actually rounded it to $150 to make it easy to pull everything out. I did 66 take home to me, 20 take home to my son. Taxes got 9. Again, I use the app. It is called Stride. It does allow you to calculate exactly how much taxes you should pull out for deductions. It doesn't count for a child tax credit. It doesn't account for your specific tax situation. But if you run it while you're doing your DoorDash or other driving type side hustles, it does keep track of your mileage and it does help you accumulate that way. And it will tell you how much to take out. I did 15 for car expenses, 15 for fuel. Mine broke down really easy. Snowball got 78 and kids got 13 because my son decided to go to prom and I didn't need to buy his prom ticket. So I did 13 to kids. Moving forward, the actual reason for the video is my cash payout for this week. I actually have one more thing to add to this. I actually spent a little bit on my lunch hour on my Apple Card. I need to add it to this transaction list. And that is... Actually, I have 2. I forgot an auto pay came through. So, see, today's the 5th. There was Qdoba, which is eating out for $16.32. Then Hewlett Packard, which is my ink. That's actually business. My ink subscription came out, and that was $5.29. So this one will be an even $5. This one will be $16. Let me see. So if I update my totals, I have $180.43 plus $16.32 plus $5.29. So the new total is $202.04. The new total for the rounded amount is $181 plus 16 plus 5 is $202. So let's sync into these, and I don't know I'll be able to show all of this at the same time because if I zoom out too much you won't be able to read anything. So I do want to grab a pen color that's different from these. Let's do green so I can mark them off as I do it. So first thing I have is shoes. I actually needed work shoes, and I did do it's clothing. I did use Afterpay for this because I needed to get a nice pair because I do have issues with my feet. So $13.78 is rounded to 14, and that's coming out of clothing. So in clothing I have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have $30. So we're going to pull out 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out of clothing. So we are going to check that off. Then planning, I know I have 2. I have 7. Actually, I think I summarized them down already. So planning has 17 coming out. And I hope I tell you the transaction. So one was buying labels for me to use my Cricut to cut, and the other one was filler paper for my Happy Planner. So I only have 2 10s. What was it again? It was 17. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put these in, and I'm going to take 3 from that clothing, and I'm going to put that back in planning. So I was already rounding up, so I'm going to round up the whole file. So planning is done and planning is done. Next is household. It's $5, and that was some chargers from Amazon. And I do have a 5, and that leaves a 50 in here. Got that. Next, I'm going to go into my cash envelopes and I'm going to do fuel. Fuel, I had 7-Eleven and I spent $25. So in fuel right now, I have 20, 40, 55. This does include that DoorDash payment I put in there, and 25 is coming out for that gas. So that is that. Already picked it up. Oops. Next, I actually spent some money on DoorDash that I made such a little amount on DoorDash. I'm actually just going to take it out of my spending. And I have 2 for spending, I believe. Let me see. Oh, I did. My miscellaneous. I spent some money at the party store one day. So that's 11 and 10. That's $21 I need out of miscellaneous. And in miscellaneous right now, I do have $40. So what did I say I needed? 21? I'm just going to do 20 and leave the other 20 in here. I'm not going to worry about breaking that to get $9. But I do want to check these off. So I have spending and spending. Next, I'm going into my business sinking fund. I actually spent $25. This is my corporation renewal for the state of Michigan. And I have $30 in here, and I am taking $25 out for that. So that will leave me with just a piddly $5 left in here. So we did that, and then I'm going to come back to this one. This is my son's prom ticket. Next, I have the Qdoba is eating out. I'm actually going to that. Oops, that's my cash envelopes. So I'm going into my cash envelopes for my eating out. And in eating out, I have 20, and it is 16. So I'm going to go into this cash and see if I can come up with $4. I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'll probably just pull it out of rollover. Actually, we'll just come back to that one. I'm going to put the 20 back and we'll just come back to that one because maybe once I pay the rest, I'll actually have enough. So the other one was business. Actually, there goes that last $5. That was the Hewlett-Packard Inc. membership. And that is the last $5 in my business envelope. So move that to the side. Business is paid. So if I go back up to my prom ticket for my son, that was $75. And I did move, before I even filmed this a day or two ago, I took 50 out of gifts. I did have 60 and I moved it into my kids fund because I knew this was coming and it is my gift to him for, it's a senior year. So I have in kids 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to do 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is, let me just make sure I do have that. 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 75. And that leaves me with $12 in my kids fund. This is not their savings accounts. This is kids expenses. So now I should have enough ones to be able to do my eating out. So dining out, I have a 20. I need 16. So I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4. Move the 20 into the other pile. And dining out has $4 left. So that should be all of my transactions. Let's just make sure. So when it's all said and done, I should have, give or take, $202 because that is how much I'm coming up with, but sometimes with the rounding, it can be a little more or a little less, and I just use my rollover when it's short. So let's see what we got here. I'll speed this part up so you don't see the sorting of the cash. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195, 201, 202. That's exactly dead on. That's the first time it's ever been dead on for me. So 202 is going back in the bank and it will be paying off all of these transactions on my cards. Again, I do pay that off every single week without fail. Even if I don't film a video, I still go in and pay it off because I don't want to have anything rolling over to the next one, and I don't want it to be on my credit report. If I pay it off every week, it's rare if it ends up on my credit report because I'm paying it in full. So that is my weekly cash out for April 29th through May 5th. I hope that if you like this video, you will like, share, subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications. I am currently working on my 500 subscriber contest. I have announced the prizes. It will be linked in the cards. However, the actual contest has not been announced. That is in partnership with HappilyEverPlans from Etsy and Instagram, and soon her own website. That's big news this week for her. Congratulations to her. But if you like this video, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe, and I hope I see you again soon.